it's Jennifer with Jennifer at Home, and I'm so glad you're here to join me today because I just put up my family tree and I can't wait to share it with you. While putting up this tree today, I just could not help but think about all the times we get on Pinterest and we go to the big stores and the decorating stores and home stores, and we see all the new things for Christmas, all the decorations and all the new styles and colors. And I started to think back about all the times, I can't even remember, all the times when the trends had changed and the different styles, and I wanted to go with this for Christmas and that and the different colors and all the matching ornaments and garlands and bulbs I bought for Christmas every year. Different colored lights one year they're white, one year they're red, another year green. And I bought all those different things over all the years. And now those things are completely out of style. They're outdated. And now we have new things. Everybody's tree on Pinterest is so beautiful. And we get on there and we think, oh, to have that tree. Oh, to have the frosted or the flock tree. It looks so beautiful. And then I started noticing after a little while that so many of the trees looked exactly the same. And I thought to myself, I don't think I want to go out and buy all of these things to make my tree look just like everybody else's. So I thought, let me just stick to what I know, what is so special about Christmas and all the memories, and put up my family tree with all of the special ornaments and special memories that we've had for so many years. The special family tree that stands the test of time. We actually bought this very skinny tree that isn't really very tall because my husband was in the military, and when we were younger, they would just send you wherever they wanted you to go, and then they would tell you, here's where you're going to live, this is your only option, and this is where you pay your rent. So we were moved in the middle of the school year. It was a hard time for the kids. We weren't looking forward to it. And I had to leave my job that I had loved for many years. And I was very happy there. And so we picked up and moved across the country. And we moved from a decent sized house into a tiny little multi-unit house that had multiple people living in there. Not in there with us, but in the unit. We were like unit number 4 or something of a multiplex building, and it was so tiny, and I think it was about 900 square feet or something. And so even though we didn't want to live there, it was tiny and crowded, we still had to pay to live there, and that was our only option. And so we had to get rid of half of our belongings. None of our things would fit very well in the house because it was so tiny, and we had 2 big kids at the time. And so their rooms were very small. Our son's room, I think, was just the size of probably a walk-in closet. And so we had to downsize and go to a really skinny little tree that wasn't very tall. I think the ceilings in that house were just, 7 feet 10 inches. So we had a 7-foot tree and could hardly put the topper on. And I thought how terrible it was and what a horrible little skinny tree. But I look back now and I think I was so happy and blessed that my husband he was able to do what he wanted to do. And I was happy because I love being with the family those holidays in that house. And it ended up being cozy, and we ended up being just fine there. We were fine there, and our little tree has stood the test of time. We have kept it all these years. And now come to find out, it fits perfectly in our dining room. And not only that, we had so many wonderful memories over those Christmases, and we had these special little ornaments as reminders and keepsakes. And now I still put them on the same little tree every year, even though we have a bigger tree. This tree is very special to me because it's the one I remember when our kids were young, and it's the tree that they remember as well. So let me show you a few of the ornaments and different things that we've collected and saved over the years. So here's our little tree. And it has so many special memories. We have little projects that the kids have made in daycare with a little thumbprint mouse and lots of little ornaments with their names and birthdays. These are the things that are so special. This is the first Christmas that our family was complete. We have the four of us there. Our son was only 3 months old at the time. This is an ornament that I love. My sister bought this for me in high school. Well, when she was in high school, I think I was in junior high school. It's a little beautiful porcelain Victorian doll. And speaking of dolls, this is my Raggedy Ann doll that I always just loved. She's just a beautiful little ornament that my wonderful Aunt Barbara bought for me. And this is another ornament that she bought for me when I was little. And this one is dated on the back, 1975. I have my hot chocolate and cocoa with little cookies. Alan really loves the Christmas Story movie, so he has a collection of Christmas Story ornaments that he's received as gifts. Let's see here, we have a couple more here. There's Ralphie with the lamp. Oh, we have some ornaments from when the kids were born. Some ornaments that we made when the kids were very small. We have some special memories from some of our favorite travels. This is an ornament that Alan bought when he was stationed in Africa. A really wonderful ornament from his childhood. Some memories from our trips and travels. One of our favorites, a special little keepsake book of when our son Mitchell was a baby. Our daughter used to always love to show his friends that picture when they came to visit, and it was always very entertaining for them. This is a new ornament that I got Alan this year. I ordered this from Shutterfly, and it turned out really nice. It has our wedding picture and our daughter's wedding picture, and then some family pictures with us and our kids and our new son-in-law. This is our first Christmas with a new son-in-law, so we're very happy and blessed about that. We have some sports teams and some things that the kids had when they were little. And one year when we were not married very long, well, just shortly after we had the kids, I think it was this Christmas. This was the Christmas of 1992 when our kids were both really little, and we had just moved to England and we didn't have very much money at all. So I made some ornaments for our tree that year because I don't think we had but just only the ornaments that the kids had when they were babies that they received as gifts. So I made that little wreath and I made a little tree and I dated them on the back. I made a candy cane for our son. I think I've given him that one. And also a little ornament for Alan. And it was so special because even though we didn't have very much and didn't have money to buy ornaments, I just took some scrap fabric and made those, and they have lasted all of these years, and now we're very fond of them. They're very special. This is an ornament I bought for Alan. Well, he was actually not going to be home that Christmas, but I still just wanted to have this ornament so I could put it on the tree and the kids could see that Daddy was still there. Even though he wasn't home with us, he was still home for Christmas. This is the ornament that I made for Alan in 1992, and you can see I sewed it by hand. I didn't have a sewing machine, and it's all made by hand. And then we have this special little bear. My Aunt Barbara bought this for our daughter Sarah the year she was born, and it plays a wonderful little tune. And so for over 30 years, this little bear from Hallmark, this little tiny cute bear, has played this tune, and the battery has never worn down. We look forward to it every year. I have one more special little ornament to share. This is a beautiful little gold angel that my son picked out when he was just a tiny little boy, maybe 3 or 4 years old. He picked this out and wanted Alan to get this for me for Christmas, and it's just adorable. It's precious, and you actually put it over the light on the tree so that the light shines through, and he thought it was just so beautiful. And it's very, very tiny, but it's very sweet, and I've had it for so many years. It's about probably 26 or 27 years old. Well, friends, this really isn't the way I was planning to do this video today, but after putting up this tree, I just felt so many emotions, happy and sad emotions with Alan being gone over the years, and the reunions and Christmases when he was home were so special, and we had so many memories, and all the little ornaments that we made and the kids brought home from daycare and from elementary school that we put together on the tree. I just wanted to put out a little reminder and remind you that when you're looking out there for the most beautiful tree with all the latest, greatest ornaments and special things that you can get at all of the stores, all of the new things that are coming out that are so cute and so nice, just stop for a minute and think about all the special little ornaments and things that you may already have at home that you can put on a little special family tree. When our kids come home for Christmas or for the holidays and they see this beautiful tree, the first thing they want to do is go and look at all of their special memories and the special little ornaments that they made, and it's always so much fun to see them gather around and start looking at the tree and pointing out different things and looking at the pictures from when they were babies, and it just gives us so many happy special memories. And these ornaments don't take up any room at all. I keep them in one little small tote together, and I've labeled it for the dining room family tree, and it just is so nice to just have all of these special feelings when I put up this tree every year. And then when we sit in the dining room on the holidays, we light up this tree and we can just sit and admire it and think about all the times we had together that were so very special. So I just wanted to share these memories with you and suggest that maybe instead of buying all the latest, greatest, new, exciting things, that maybe you take a look back at what you already have and cherish that and appreciate all of the things that are so very special. I really appreciate you joining me today. I would love for you to subscribe and click the bell if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And I'll have some more Christmas videos coming out in the next couple of days.